All right, welcome everyone to the Energy Network Team Huddle. Appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you for all of the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Makes me feel good and also old. So thank you for reminding me 3,700 times on social media and on here that I just got another tick older. Appreciate you guys. All the well wishes and the text messages. And if I didn't get a chance to say thank you individually to you, thank you for sending those. So today I'm going to cover some things just to kind of talk about whenever we introduce a new technology or a new way of doing things, we get people that are confused. And so I want to share a little bit about what we're doing on Facebook Live today. I also wanted a couple of announcements. One is remember that if you're going to go all in, if you're wanting to be 100% committed with Energy Network, and trust me, you're going to want the 5,000 Energy Network bucks with what we're going to release for our August event. So as of now, I think I told you guys this already, as of now, keep the month of August open in your schedule. Keep for sure the second and third week open. So the first and last, don't worry about that, but the second and third week of August is when we're going to do our next event. It's going to be something that is going to be somewhat economical for everyone. It's not going to be the all-out spending $100,000 at LeBlanc for Amazing, which was a great time. It's something that every single one of you can participate in. Bring your spouses as well, and we're looking at doing a huge event. We're doing a massive push on recruiting, so we want to bring at least 150 new ICs in by the month of August, new ICs that'll come out to the event along with all of you guys. We're going to do a huge promotion to all of you who are veterans with Energy Network and committed and have gone to past events, have gone all in. Those of you who have gone all in have $500 actual dollars worth of cash to use for the event as well if you want to use it for that, or you can use it for Delta Airlines or other things as well. But if you have not gone all in, make sure you do so, and if you're interested in doing that, which simply is paying for what you pay anyway on a monthly basis, we as a company get a benefit out of that because, of course, we're not having to chase you down if your credit card changes, expiration date is done, or we have to figure things out if you're behind a couple of months, or if an IC decides they're no longer going to be active and decide to not answer their phones. We have to eat a couple of months of service. But additionally, we can know within a pretty good degree of accuracy, which is why we're pushing for it to be in the month of January each year for the best promotion we do, simply because we set the stage correctly for the first of the year for you guys, but also additionally for us, it lets us negotiate with all of our service providers between Google and Pipedrive and the web office or Jostle, between Mixmax, and we can negotiate with a degree of certainty how many seats we're going to need, and so we can prepay for those, which gives us a discount as well. And so instead of having that discount for us, we're sharing that discount with you. So if you go all in, decide to go all in, it's got to be by midnight tomorrow night is the deadline that we're going to go ahead and put the normal all in into play. But you have an additional $500 in savings if you. We did a first push with the most amazing promotion for those that went all in last year as veterans, as you guys know. And now those of you who have not gone all in the past have an interest in going all in. We put a promotion out to all of you that expires tomorrow night at midnight, and then the regular all in will be into effect, which will still have a pretty good degree of savings, but not anywhere near the $1,100, $1,200 that you're saving by going all in now, as well as the leads. So those people have asked the question about the 500 leads. We're going to have a lead program that you guys can participate in the future, but we decided to invest into you, investing in our business. And so what we're doing is you're going to get 500 leads from Hoover's Dun and Bradstreet, which I will tell you, no matter who we've talked to, that they are the premier leads. They are the best leads possible that you can get of companies and the background of those companies, etc. And so you get 500 of those. Those will be delivered sometime during the first week of February to you. But the way we're doing it, after talking to Mo and us talking about it internally here, we don't want you just getting 500 leads and not working them. We also don't want the lead data to go stale. And we also want to once we see the results of the leads you're getting, meaning all of you as a whole, which we have 60 some people that are going to be getting leads as of now. And again, I know a lot of you are going to go all in today or tomorrow. So we want to get the results back to keep tweaking the lead searches that we're pulling for you guys. So we're going to give you 100 at a time. So you'll get 100 leads, you'll work through those leads, and then once you're ready to go, then we'll go ahead and give you another 100. I had asked Caleb and Rachel, they're working their magic as much as possible. What we're working on doing is trying to find a way, Caleb, I'm putting you on the spot now. Did you figure out how to get them integrated into Pipedrive for them or no? Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're going to get them actually into Pipedrive for you, so you don't have to hand type that information. Oh, I thought you were nervous for a second. You're just grabbing a glass of water. So we're going to work with you to get them integrated into Pipedrive so you can just work them, create deals from them, have the contact information, meaning the person as well as the company phone number, other information. For example, you'll have their latitude, longitude that you can do a Google search to look at their location, zoom in and see what they look like. A lot of cool stuff you're going to have with those leads. $500 value with those leads, $1 per lead value. And again, we're pulling those to make sure that we're not overlapping on other ICs. Now you're going to have those 100 leads, and then you get another 100, another 100, another 100 until you have a 500 total, as fast as you can work them, of course, of really working them. But then you have 6 months to get them at least to front base, meaning to have that lead in your name. So that you have a bill copy, you have a partner call scheduled to have that lead actually assigned to you in the system. After 6 months, then of course somebody else could get that lead or work that company, and we'll allow that to happen. But we're not going to make sure anything overlaps on that time frame. So keep that in mind. Second thing I wanted to talk about is, let's see here, the switching from the Uprise to everything being branded under @energynetwork.net. That was supposed to happen this last weekend. It did not happen. We found a glitch, and fortunately we didn't pull the trigger and then find the glitch out. And I shouldn't say a glitch. We found a challenge. The challenge is that all of your email signatures would have to be redone, which of course I can promise you that Caleb, Rachel, and Bree are not excited about that option. So we're working with a third-party company that's going to work on hopefully keeping those email signatures, holding them, and then we can switch everything over to your login being @energynetwork.net on all of the systems, and then bring those back in. So we're going to work on that. So it's not going to be this upcoming Saturday, the following Saturday, which is, I think, the 6th or 9th, I forget what that is. 6th or 9th, 2 Saturdays from now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say 6th or the 9th. And so you'll have the ability to log in at, whether it be on your mobile device, whether it be on your computer, whether it be Jostle, whether it be Pipedrive. Everything will be @energynetwork.net, which is also good when you're sending calendar invites because people wonder what the Uprise is. So we'll be working on that in 2 Saturdays. The broadcast, we did, let's shift gears now and talk about the broadcast we did on Saturday. That has actually caught a lot of publicity online, a lot of organic growth as far as people viewing that. In fact, we had, now if you look at that video, we've had right at 3,000 people view that since Saturday. We've actually had, just from what we've done the last month on social media, we had 3 new ICs that came back. I mean, ICs that were ICs in the last 5, 6, 7 years. That the timing wasn't right. They're seeing what we're doing with the company, and they're plugging into some of the things that I'm doing on social media. We've had 3 ICs decide to come back. I've actually got two people tomorrow that I'm talking to that are people. One guy's in the energy industry for a number of years. Another guy that found me on LinkedIn. We have 6 new people that are coming on board that have never been a part of Energy Network, just from what we've done already with social media. So one of the things that I committed my New Year's resolution, one of the things I committed is to put the things that I'm teaching, the things that I've learned, the things that I've learned from my mentors, and to plug those into everyone. Mainly because I don't have the time. I want to focus all my energy on Energy Network. But I keep getting people that are asking me. In fact, I had a guy just over the weekend asked to send me $1,000 to review a compensation plan and look at a model that he's working on. Spend 2 hours with him, and I get this kind of things. I've got a gal in the Ukraine that I've been coaching her team with. I've got my buddy that you guys met if you were on Saturday from the UK, from Wales, and he's been having me do some coaching with him. And so instead of me taking extra time out of my schedule, which I do not have or choose to take out of my schedule, I'm broadcasting this to everyone out there. So the same content that I'm teaching all of you guys about this being on Centerline and all of those things are the same things that I'm going to be teaching the world. Those people that are plugging in on social media. We've added about 1,000 people on social media in the last month. My goal by the end of 2019 is to have 100,000 followers that we help build our brand. Why is this important to you? It's important to you because the more people are seeing out there the brand of Energy Network, the more they're seeing the brand of what I'm creating in the personal development side, they will come and ask you what you do. You can ask Bree, who's been watching the social media stuff that we have, and how many people that she knows. There was somebody that Rachel was best friends with in South Carolina at the gym she worked at. I think his name was Eric. Yeah, Eric Carr. They were very good friends, and asked what we did and said, hey, I would love to plug into a company that's moving and shaking like you guys are. But the goal is to put about 90% content out there, and about 10% will monetize that social media. So how you want to play a part of this and be a part of this, it also lets the world know what you're doing. And we're going to do a similar thing. We haven't got to that point yet. My goal is in second quarter, we're going to do the same type of thing for Energy Network that's energy related. So for example, if you go to Corey Kepke Official on Facebook and you're following me and you're watching the live video feed, it's all about personal development, right? Nothing about Energy Network, nothing about talking about our business. It's just about the mindset, about the body, about having the ability to do what you want to do in life. But what we're going to do is shift that on the Energy Network page to where we're going to be interviewing people from the industry, talking to our partners. So for example, when we have all of our partners here in a few weeks into Omaha, we're going to record some footage. We're going to do some live broadcast as well, so that people that are following Energy Network, meaning your clients, they can sit there while I interview the CEO of Energy, or while I sit there and interview the CEO of Unified Energy, or the CEO of Redaptive, and share what we can do for those companies. It'll be a lot shorter, maybe 30 minutes at the most condensed, but it'll be a way for them to plug in, and we're going to build that network as well. So what this means for you is, as we build and launch our new website in second quarter, that new website will reflect that feed from our atenergynetwork.net for clients to see what we're putting out there to the general public. And so it'll, I feel the trend, and I can tell you what has been getting traction over the last decade, has been people who are not going out and utilizing social media or traditional advertising, because here's the deal. Traditional advertising is not working. If you aren't building your brand on social media, you're going to be dead as a company, in my belief, in the next 10 years. Probably in the next 5 years. Because the average person now, because of social media, because of YouTube, because of all the things of fast interaction, Google searching to find things, people are hit with stimuli all the time. Because of that, if you look 10 years ago, the average person took 6 exposures to make a move, a positive or negative, to make a decision. 6 exposures before they started doing something where you gain traction. Now it's an average of 16 interactions. So companies that have, first of all, you can't advertise anyway like the big companies can. I mean, if you had an Energy Network business that could advertise every company out there, Fortune 100, Fortune 500, be out in front of them, they're going to buy into Energy Network. The challenge is the amount of money that you have to invest to do that, and everyone else that has those views or those eyeballs are the people that are spending millions and millions of dollars in advertising. We can do the same thing as the underdog. We can do the same thing utilizing social media to create this huge following of people who are plugging into Energy Network, plugging into what we're creating out there. And the key is that we're going to provide so much free content and training and education that they're going to plug into us for that reason, but they're going to come to you when you talk to them about Energy Network, and we start creating what I call the law of social proof, is to where they're going to hear about Energy Network, they're going to see Energy Network, we're going to do something that no other company that I've seen out there in our space, in the energy space, has done, which is to provide amazing content geared around how to help those companies out and how to help them reduce their operational expenses. And we have, for those of you who are, have been in business before, right? You've owned your own business, or you've run businesses, or you've been part of a senior management within a company, is you see what it does when you have companies out there that are sharing and ways to help you make your job easier. Well, we're going to provide all kinds of amazing content out there that no one else is doing within our industry, and I feel it's going to gain tremendous traction. But additionally, when they do a search on our organization, they're going to see all of this great content, all this great information. They're going to see the feed on social media. We're going to be posting something at least once a day on Energy Network of clients that we've saved money on, or relevant content or articles out there about the industry, whether it be energy supply, energy demand, waste, or water. So that's coming. Now, how do you participate in this? Now, I understand that and I'm being rude here, but we're a lot older than most people, right? So we're in our 40s, 50s, 60s, sometimes 70-year-old here watching this. And some of us aren't plugged into social media that much. Some of you have kind of unplugged from the matrix because you know that between, let's say, Facebook as an example, is they're getting information about you. I understand that. Even if you do not have a presence on Facebook, simply get an account under your name and put one picture. Just put one picture. That's all you want to do. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. Put one picture out there so that you can plug into the content, at least, that we're doing. But I'm going to say this, that if you're smart, is you want to create your own brand. You want to start creating things. I'll tell you, somebody within our company that's done a fantastic job of that is Karen Moeller. If you look at the stuff she's doing on LinkedIn and her providing amazing content, not trying to create an advertisement for Energy Network, but talking about what she's doing, and she's got a huge following. I'm telling you, that's the way you want to do it, is create a personal brand. We're going to help you with that brand, with something we have not done yet at the level we want to, because we need to create a lot more content. But we're going to, second quarter, work on that to give you guys something that you can post, for example, on your own social media. Now, Facebook's more of not really used for business as much as, for example, LinkedIn. We'll give you things you can post on LinkedIn. We already have the how to create your LinkedIn profile correctly. We're going to provide you some content as well that you can utilize on Facebook or other things where you can link. And that's what you want to do is you want to link, for example, if you have your friends in your network, link people to, for example, our Energy Network page. But for today, what I want to cover with you guys really simply, we sent an email out on Saturday about how to invite people to our live broadcasts. Also, additionally, for those of you who haven't done this yet, you need to watch the video we did Saturday to get an idea of what we're talking about. We have another video that we're going to be doing live, that I'll be doing live on Facebook at, what's the times here? I forget now. I think it's 1 o'clock. Yes, 1 o'clock Central, 2 Eastern. So at 2 Eastern, we're going to go live on Facebook again. So have Facebook up. Make sure you like and you follow Corey Kepke Official, and you'll get the notification to be on your news feed. You'll get the notification when we go live. And then as far as scheduling, since we're already here, today at 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern is the Zenergy Heat Team. Should be in your calendar already. And then 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central is the EcoBCG Heat Team phone call. But today, for all of you who have plugged into past events, which is basically all of you guys here, you're able to participate as we're broadcasting now to the world on Facebook Live. So what you want to do is not just join yourself, is as that goes live or even after it's done, you want to share that on your own profile, on your own page, your own feed. And all you have to do is click at the bottom, click on share, and you can choose, for example, to share to individual people, or send a messenger if you want to message them, or people that you think are going to get some benefit out of it, or share, put some preamble. Don't just post it. Just put some preamble before us. Hey, if you want to, learn this, watch this, or here's, this is amazing. Follow Corey Kepke Official for future broadcasts. But hey, take a look at this, and then just simply share it on your page. Just from that happening, give me an example. I don't have it up in front of me right now, but the number I looked at this morning is we had like 15 people that shared the video that we did on Saturday. And from those sharing and their network, as well as all of you guys and what you guys are doing and watching, and those that actually watch organically, we have 3,000 people that have watched that video since Saturday night. So we're going to get a lot of traction out there, a lot of publicity. So what you want to do is ask people who would get some benefit out of it. You can go to Corey Kepke Official, and you can invite your friends to follow that page, but put something ahead of it, like actually copy and paste. So type out something like, hey, I think you'd enjoy watching this page and following this page, and here's a little bit about it. And then just copy that, and then you can send it to them individually, a message to get them to follow that page. But the goal again is to get 100,000 followers on Energy Network. We've got a plan to do that, and 100,000 followers on Corey Kepke Official, and we'll start building and broadcasting out. The cool thing is the leads we're going to develop, whether it be a new potential IC, are going to go to those of you who are taking the next level and actually recruiting and building an empire, besides all the deals you're personally working on. But then all of the people that we're getting organically from Energy Network that are interested in what we do as a company, those will get sent out to those of you who are plugged in and doing the things you should be doing. And we're going to send those leads out rotationally through you guys. So it's going to build this entire brand of Energy Network. So check that email I sent you on Saturday. I sent you guys all an email on Saturday, which Caleb and Bree put together some documents of how to share on your own page, how to follow, how to send, follow the actual feed. We'll be sending a message out, a text message to all of you, how to get on it again today. But that's going to be at 2 o'clock Eastern time today, 1 o'clock Central, for you guys to plug in. So at that time, you want to be on Facebook on your phone or your computer, logged in, and have your news feed up. As long as you're following Corey Kepke Official, you'll be able to plug into that. So I'm going to go back to the feed. Any questions from you guys? I covered a lot of things really briefly. I'm going to look at your questions. I know you're about 30 seconds behind me. Well, that video quality is good, isn't it?
Terry asked a good question if it's on LinkedIn available to share, or if you're going to put it on LinkedIn to share.
So it is not currently on LinkedIn. I can put it on there as far as, hey, go to Facebook, we're live. The challenge is, as of right now, LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram all require separate broadcast feeds. You can't integrate them together. So you can put, like when you go live, when I go live on Facebook, for example, you can go on that, on my video. So like a video like this would be on Facebook Live. You can click on the top right, which allows you to share that. It'll give you a URL for the actual video. And then you can copy that and paste it within LinkedIn to say, hey, we're live on LinkedIn, or wait till it's over and then copy the link when you have extra time, and you can paste it in there. The challenge with Instagram as well is you can put it in there, but they have to find a way to copy the link, or you have to put it in your bio at the top. The link will not embed. So I mean, in the future, right now I don't have a huge following on Instagram. I just didn't take the time, which I need to build, and I'm working on building that. And we will do that, but we'll actually be broadcasting on different fronts the same video feed on all social media platforms in the second quarter. So we'll be broadcasting live. Actually, I don't know if you can on LinkedIn at all, but I know we'll be doing Instagram for sure, and having a way for you guys to link it. So we'll share with you guys how to do that. For right now, focus on one thing, which is going in and getting on the video yourself, and then you can, after it's over with, you can share that post with on your own feed, or you can send it on Messenger with people that you care about. Again, Stephen, the success of the new website, second quarter. Michelle, I know you're a good hacker. We'll look up Zapier and give you guys our feedback on it. Thank you, Michelle. Or it might be Zapier. I'm guessing Zapier. Any other questions or comments? So tune in next week to the team huddle. We're actually going to have our top producers. So we're going to have Mo Raza, Eric Comley, Adrian Jackman, and John Weems all share some of their wisdom with all of you. Next Monday, I actually am going to a conference of 35,000 people, Marlin Stadium in Miami. I leave on Thursday morning at 5:30 in the morning, and I'll be there and socializing and actually working on a potential new division with Energy Network, which I'm very excited about. So meeting with some rock stars, people that you know, and we're spending time doing that with Grant Cardone those days, and I'll be flying back on Monday, so I will miss the team huddle. I'll be watching it later, but I'll be on a plane at that time, and then we'll be doing the Millionaire Mastermind. I'll be back for that here at the office. So again, make sure you're following Corey Kepke official. If you have any questions, send an email to Bree or Rachel. They can help you with the technology if you're having some challenges. If we have to, we can even schedule a screen share with all of you guys joining and asking questions at some point if we have a lot of questions. But it's actually pretty easy for you to join. It's simply make sure you're following Corey Kepke official. Make sure you're on Facebook on your news feed at the time that we're going to go live, and we'll broadcast 5 minutes before we go live, so you can get into the feed and say hello. And then we want to create. What I want you guys to do is, while we're doing the live feed, interact as much as you can. Click on the hearts. Type in your questions. Interact, because the more you do, the more others will interact as well. And it'll help all the people that aren't used to our model or how we do things to start plugging in. So ask your questions like you guys do here, and provide your interaction as we're doing that. But again, it's part of your Millionaire Mastermind, something that you guys that have earned the right to be part of that, but we're also broadcasting this to everyone. But I want you guys to plug in as hard and heavy as you can. Thanks, Jeff. Mike Franquez, I'm not quite sure that I should say, the country's not ready for that yet. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Have a phenomenal week. Let's kick some ass. We've got all kinds of amazing things happening. I think while I was gone in Vegas, which was a lot of fun, I think we raised the bar by almost $500,000 in gross commission that you guys closed, which is pretty darn cool. We're seeing lots of things. The seeds you guys planted in 2018 come to fruition now. I'm excited about that. We're seeing, we're seeing lots of new ICs close their first deals. We're seeing those ICs who, haven't maybe gone into other divisions, focusing on procurement, focusing on Zenergy and ZenValve. So exciting things going on with all of you, and do not miss Success Leaves Clues. The more times you hear it, you're going to get a nugget of wisdom. Also, again, those that missed Saturday's broadcast, while you're waiting, you've got basically an hour between the next broadcast. You get a full hour, which is how long the last one was. Go to Facebook, go to Corey Kepke Official, find the video there. You can share that video. If you haven't done that, most of you haven't shared that video. There's 14, 15 people that have done it so far, and a lot of people aren't with an Energy Network. Share that video, share that post. Click on the bottom, click on share. By the way, we're giving a book away for free, and end of this week, we're going to put everybody's name in a hat and pull it out for some really awesome kicks from Gary Vee. They're limited edition. Actually, they're not making them anymore. They're on eBay right now and really expensive, but we're going to send out 3 of those. Phil has agreed to to send those over from the UK to all of you from a charity event that he actually purchased those from, and would love to get those out to you guys. So share the feed, start building the brand, start utilizing it, and we can train you guys later on some social media things. But appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you guys in about an hour. Bye, everybody. Actually, I've got to go all the way over here to do that.